Hello everyone, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my journey on the Buff SMP. The Buff SMP is a server where everyone gets to choose their own custom ability. If you get a kill, you unlock it. If you die, you lose it. It's simple. But there's also only 3 unenchanted maces on the server. If you get all 3, you can craft the enchanted one. And in today's video, we're going to see if I have what it takes to get the enchanted mace in the Buff SMP. So without further ado, let's get into it. Day 1. So this is the start of the server. Everyone's just going up to start getting gear. And my teammate got jumped and he quick dropped and died. So I'm just running around trying to go back to him at spawn. Alright. When all of a sudden,
we go get nether and get.
Alright, I see the person who killed him. And I'm contemplating whether or not I want to take this fight. Because this is my first time on the server. This is season 1. There was like a 1 or 2 month long season 0. But I don't know skill level of anyone. So, and we're in a Discord call. Right, so he can hear us because he's in a group, but we can't hear him, so we have no idea what he's saying. Right, but he knows everything that we're saying. But because of the way the mod works, if you're too far away, you can't hear that. And because of the distance, when I spoke to him about this fight, all he heard was, "Should I jump him?" And obviously that doesn't sound too good. So we're just chilling. When he thinks I'm about to jump him.
Oh, you had a.
So he goes up on top of a tree. He drinks the pot and eats the gas. He hits me in the fucking stomach. Start waiting. Whenever I speak to him about the fight, he always goes, "You're just playing webs." But look, I placed 2 webs as for these other webs. Alright, before I web him. And then after I web him, he rotate around, so because I know he's gonna place down water, so then I can hit him into those webs. So I can get him ahead, so I can get crazy quick chain. So it's all short through. So that I got him. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! Now, I wasn't really thinking I was gonna win that, you know? I thought I was gonna die. But lucky for me, I had webs on me. So, I take some of his loot, and I give it back to my teammate Ray. And my other teammate at the time still isn't online. We later did join a big alliance. But our other teammate can't get on for later.
No,
and this is when the teammate or myth person I just killed starts to jump.
Lock in.
Got him. And just like that, we get another kill. So I have my ability unlocked. Ray doesn't. But we decided to go out exploring. We find this village. And because I'm now on edge, considering I've gone jump twice now. And I see an oak log, and I immediately realize that means it will either be in here, and there might be a basic because it's out of the village. So I get Ray to come back to me, back to where I found the log, and we start mining down. We ended up like finding it, but we ended up doing it. We did find it though. Like we didn't find any players, so we found a mine shaft so I could get more webs. But that's when one of like 20 restarts happened, and on day 1 happened because they had to keep on fixing the plugins because they made their own plugins for the server. So that was annoying. You had to go through so many restarts, but in the end we had to get back on after not too long. And then we decided to go to the nether. But when I was going with some flint to make the flint steel, they said, like, Ray DMs me saying that he saw something. Because Ray's mic doesn't work. So he's either messaging me on Minecraft or DMing me on Discord. So we go out to try and find the person he saw. And after Ray tells me that the other person was going to spawn, I thought, okay, well, we might as well just go back to our portal. Which we ended up doing, and nothing ended up happening. And this is when we went to the Nether. And Bobby's had just gone returned to Cinder. So, and he started getting returned. So we knew that some of them would be in the Nether. And bashing right there. So we thought, oh, we were good. And I was good with it. So that wasn't the best. After some exploring, we found another portal. And this portal, we weren't sure if it was going to lead to a base. We were going to get jumped. We weren't sure. Or if it was just some random lava pool portal. We had no idea what was going to happen. So we had to brace for the worst. I tried getting him to go into a boat with me at the same time, so we'd skip the loading animation. Boat just went through first. So now, if there was anyone on the other side, then that portal was about to come through. We braced for the worst. Trial Chamber 1. So, it just turned out the portal would take us to a trial chamber. We looted. We got nothing good from it though. So, we decided to go out looking for a village to set up our base. We ended up finding one. I got mine. Do you have yours? And we ended off day 1. Ray got off. After this, so we ended off by moving the villagers.
In the Nether.
So we restarted again.
I don't know if there's going to be
that took
anything for us, like any Nether.
That one took like 5 minutes for some reason.
I don't think they would have.
But after Ray got on,
surely no one sees me stash shit, right?
we had moved the villagers. Actually, I don't know if we had ran out, but after Ray got back on, I decided to stash the spare bit I had in case I died. So I would have to start back from nothing. After stashing my stuff, we went back through. Yeah, so by this time we hadn't moved the villagers, but then we found out, then we realized that there would be nowhere good to build a base, so we decided to live at the village.
Oh my god!
And this guy just went through without me. So we go through, just go back. That's it. Nothing bad was happening on the other side, aside from the fact that he was burning to death. But all we had to do then was just go out exploring. We found a new portal.
Okay, get in the boat.
And this time, we truly weren't sure what was going to happen. We go through, and we see the 2 people that we killed before. Well, that I killed Nith, but then we both killed Strike. We weren't sure what was going to happen. We weren't sure if they were going to attack us. We weren't sure or if they were going to be friendly with us. But I wanted to make sure I was close to Ray in case we did get attacked.
Okay,
And then they put it up. That's my ability. It's one of the best on the server. Look at this damage though. I was on 4.5 hearts. Full brought 1 diamond. And I get 1 tapped.
that took 5 hearts.
That was why.
That took 5 hearts.
So I went back to where all my stuff was I stashed. You know, so I'm glad that I stashed it then. And then, yeah, when we actually ended off day 1, we just ended off by Ray was getting some villagers. I was setting up a string duper after I got us some diamonds so we could make more diamond armor. You know, so nothing too eventful will happen for the rest of the day. But yeah, so with this string duper, like hard carried us for a while. It was a shame though, day 1 they didn't end up fixing the villager trading plugin, so we had to wait for the villagers to restock. After day 1 though, it was all fixed, and we had everything that we needed. So here I am, just setting it up. I had never set up one before, so I was just watching a tutorial. That's why it's taking me so long. But once this was all set up, we logged off for the night, I'm pretty sure. It took me a couple tries to get it ready, but then once it's all done, it's not working. So Ray logged off for the night, and so did I. And this is day 2. So day 2, it started off with me getting some pots and some XP. I must have forgotten to start recording, not gonna lie. So we had some nether wall and some pots and some XP because we maxed out cleric. Oh no, I don't know how I got the XP actually. Can't remember. So this guy Bob, he kept on reviving the enemy teams.
What? Give me a.
And they didn't know at the time, but we were teaming with Myth. Right? These are people that we later joined an alliance with.
I'm getting pushed to join up. Can you get like give me a second?
Well, we like joined an alliance with like
Yeah, speed 3, fuck it, no speed 2.
So after annoying them for a while by not leaving their group chat,
Yeah, I would not take it.
I ended up just going out to find another trial chamber. So once I found,
you know one of us, eh?
here's the rage. I'm just constant.
Yes, it is.
So I found another trial chamber. This is in like 10x speed. I got literally nothing from it. Second trial chamber. And I've looted now 2 full trial chambers. Actually, this might be my 3rd trial chamber. I'm pretty sure it's only my second though. But no ominous bottles from any of them. Alright? It's wild. Like, normally you get an ominous bottle in at least once in the thing. So there was that. So in this video you're gonna see a lot of me looting trial chambers, just try and get my mace. You know. But there was all this going through. And after this I joined back in DC with those people, because we had just become alliance with them. And I'm checking my world map to see if there's any rooms I missed. I gotta leave. And then I joined back in VC, and he told, like after I left the trial chamber, but he knows where our biggest op space is.
I have another one.
But we aren't sure if they added it or not. I jumped down. Land.
Put it in the chest.
I see divers.
Huh?
One of the main people on our enemy team. And that Prem comes down.
Take it.
Wow. This fight took so long. And it was actually so annoying. Because,
Jump!
well, you see, at the very start, all that was happening, just before the fight,
I'm watching.
Fremus is one of the 2 owners, and the other owner, Stagnut, he decided to nerf our ability into the ground, so it was basically useless against them with their ability Dash. Dash launches you like 25 to 30 blocks away, at this time had a cooldown of 6 seconds, and our ability normally like 4 to 5.
Oh, we should have no diving because here.
2 other people in armor, but now, and it would also go through shields, but now it just disabled, like during this fight, it just disabled shields, and it dealt like 2 hard. So it wasn't really as good. And also they made it so if
just run,
trust me. Echo, no one in the area close to them can use it again for the next 10 seconds. So if you had like 10 people with Echo, you couldn't kill someone because of the cooldown. So this fight ended up taking so long.
Shall I say they found it themselves?
I ended up putting this into like.
Can you say you found it yourself?
At some point, then I think 10x speed later. So I'll just let you enjoy the fight for now.
He's on. I'm far behind.
What?
Negative 2,400, negative 350.
Oh wait, Honor's holding back. Why is that? Oh.
So just before, their other teammate, E-Gangster, had rocked up, but he was a quick job, because he was in like full prop 1, where all of us were in like full prop 4. So we killed him pretty easily. As I'm sure you can tell by now, I should have broken. So here we're contemplating if we're going to jump down or not, right? Because they've retreated into their base. Right, and now one of our other allies shot Bobby, the person that was letting me into their voice chat before. So we're all here with mine down, or me and Myth are. And during this they ended up escaping. Right? But I'm out of XP and my helmet's in red. So I know if we fight them again, my helmet's most likely gonna break. Alright? So, I am not sure if I really want to go back to fight them. But, I'm thinking, you know what? Why not? I have my whole team here. We can easily win, right? Oh. And there's the other teammate, E-Gangster again. Well, the thing is, even if we did find them, there was most of a chance, like, we couldn't actually kill them. Because they were just going to use dash to run. And now, our other teammate, H-Strike Blade, he's got him back on, and he's trying to pull up, but he's super far out. So he's on his way over. So now we have our whole entire alliance online, and we're just waiting for us to find them. And our Myth is up at the top, getting jumped by them. Now I'm trying to go all the way back up to the surface, and then on our way up, we meet up with Bob. And now we're fighting them. We're just fighting races. And like I said, they were just going to be running the whole time. So I'm pretty sure, this is like 10 XP. And I'm pretty sure in a bit I put it into like 40 XP just because how long it's going. So there's my helmet gone. But then I checked my inventory and I have E-Gangster's helmet from when we killed him in the day. So I grabbed that. I put it back on. So now it's just like a running game. It's like a game of cat and mouse. We're just waiting for them to get, in a spot where we can get them. Now, in a second, I think I struck in 40 XP. Yep, right here. This is 40 XP. And look how long this is going for. This is 40 XP.
Drop. Strength and speed. Strength and speed.
And this is where our whole entire alliance is here.
Are we dropping?
Fires, give me fires, please, give me fires.
Except for my two teams. It's just Aaron.
Watch out, they're gonna be trapping, they're gonna be trapping.
I'm at a pot.
Yeah. What are you doing?
With a shield.
Don't worry.
Why are you going after me, bro?
But then, look at this. Out the corner of my eye, I just see my main man Myth getting fucking annihilated by Bobby. Look at this guy. Look out the corner of my eye. Ready? Bang! And he's just gone. And I'll go into depth what's happened here later. What you gotta know is Bobby and Strike just basically betrayed. And now I see divers jumping at me. You know? And I see Bobby right there.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh my god, I'm
Now I
back
have
in this base.
divers and Strike on me. And I know I'm cooked.
I'm back in this fucking base.
Is Bubbles?
You see, man?
Easy
Wait,
night.
There's no way you're working with Stain.
Strike, I thought we were teaming.
Alright. So, what basically ended up just happening there was that, so Strike and Bob got told by saying that if they were to betray and kill us, they would get all of our loot that we drop. Which makes no sense. Why would you betray and kill the whole alliance for literally the stuff that you guys have a base set up to get. You know? So they decided that that was a good deal. So they then proceeded to betray and kill us. So then we go out and we go back into another trial chamber, just trying to get things, you know, just trying to like get keys and hopefully mace. Because at this point, we have 2 out of 3 maces. Bob has a mace, Strike has a mace. And I know if I can't get the next mace, there is 0 chance of me being able to get it. Because Bob and Strike are the 2 best PvPers on our server. So I knew I was basically cooked if I didn't get this mace right here and right now. So we're all going through, we're all just waiting to get keys. It took us so long to get some keys. We're doing all this, and we end up eventually getting keys at some point. I think like right here, we get some keys. We open up the vault. I got like a notch. But yeah, so now we're just going through this whole entire jar chamber, getting as many breeze rods as we can and keys. But we sadly didn't end up getting I think actually no, we might have gotten some keys there, I'm not too sure, but we didn't get that many keys, so we never ended up getting the mace in this trial chamber, like 3 or 4. Alright, so I'll just let you guys watch us go through the rest of this trial chamber. Alright, now we ended up leaving and going to a new trial chamber. I'll cut through most of this, but we got some keys, and I know I didn't get a mace in this trial chamber. Well, I was most likely not going to get it, because it wasn't just us trying to get the mace, it was like the whole server basically. They were all aiming for the last mace, and when we were going through this, I realized the amount of people in here, most chance I wasn't going to get it. And look right here, I opened our last vault, and I don't get it. Right here, this one I realize I'm most likely never getting the mace on the server.
Have water at the bottom.
So, just to see if my teammates get the mace,
crazy. Yo, you
we might as well continue watching. So we go through, and see, here's Strike. This guy already has a mace, but he still needs the key. If this guy didn't take the key, maybe I could have gotten another vault, and maybe I could have gotten a mace from that vault. We'll go back to go see what this guy Frems gets.
Ready? Have the water ready at the bottom.
I don't know what he's doing, man. I'm just
like,
standing up here seeing what he's get, and he jumps down, and then I get the recall, and I snatch that. That's mine. It's mine. I'm keeping that. He's not getting that mace. That's my mace now, buddy boy. I'm keeping that. It's mine. I just snatched that.
Alright, Bob.
Okay then. So, well, with that, that's my story on how I got the mace. The final mace in the buff SMP. I'll see you all next time.